I always wonder about things like 8-ounce glasses of water per day. Really? Where did that come from? High blood pressure. You know, a doctor will say, oh, you have high blood pressure. Stop drinking coffee. Really? These are all just myths.
The myths have become ingrained in our society far too strongly for people to realize they're myths.
What are some of the health myths we hear every day?
Grains are good for you and fat is bad for you.
Obesity is an energy balance disorder.
Calorie in, calorie out.
Calories in, calories out. As long as you're burning enough calories, you can ingest whatever you want.
That you have to exercise to have better health.
Saturated fat is the cause of heart disease.
A low-fat diet is a healthy diet.
We saw fat in the coronary arteries, and that must come from ingested fat.
A growing number of doctors are learning that almost everything we're taught about nutrition is wrong.
And I realized there was this incredible story that we had gotten it pretty much completely upside down and backward on fat.
There are two issues. There's always multiple questions. One is if you switch from a standard American diet of processed foods and sugary beverages and, you know, for lack of a better word, we'll call it junk, and switch to a vegan diet with healthy vegetables and beans and legumes and fruits, you're getting rid of a lot of crap that's probably bad for you, which is the sugar and the highly refined processed foods. You would expect somebody to feel better if they did that. The second question is, if you did that and switched to a whole food diet that was animal food based rather than plant based, would they be healthier? The contrary opinion, the alternative hypotheses, which has been around for a couple hundred years, is that we get fat because we eat carbohydrates like pasta, potatoes, bread. They used to be called simple carbohydrates. Now the terminology is changing to adjust to the fact that a lot of people think maybe these starches, as my mother called them, are not quite so good for us. We focused in just by timing and bad luck on this idea that saturated fat causes heart disease. And we bought into it even though the evidence ultimately didn't really support it. And we made everything else we believed about diet have to be reconciled with that.
It's up to government, you're wrong. If you think it's up to industry, you're wrong. It's up to you. And if you're going to make a change, if you're watching this, change right now, tonight. Don't wait until tomorrow. If it's a Friday night, don't say Monday you're going to start. Start now. There's no time better than right now to get your life in order.